Hi guys, welcome to class. In today's class, in this class right now, we're going to ask you some weird questions, okay, just to hear how you answer, hear your responses, things like this. So we've had class like this before, so hopefully it should be interesting for you. I'm going to continue on with these kind of questions. So we already have someone, I just heard the beeper go. Char is back.
Yeah, hello, nice to see you again.
Cool, nice to see you again. Okay?
Yes.
Cool, no
but
different. Perfect.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my power can proceed for 1 hour.
Okay, let's try. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's all right. And Igor is back.
Yeah, hi.
Good to speak with you again. And
Good to speak with
Tin.
you.
Hello.
And Tin is there.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Not too bad. Have we spoken before?
Yes, I think one time, you know. Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah.
I
Okay.
recognize your profile, but are you where are you from again? I can't remember. Where are you from?
Okay. I'm from Vietnam. Yeah.
Vietnam. Perfect. Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so in this session, I'm going to ask you all some very unusual questions, and the first one is, Igor, describe this as if no one has ever seen it before.
Me?
Okay.
Yes, Igor.
With scissors.
No, you can't say the name. You've got to describe it as if we don't understand this concept, what it is.
Oh, so you do not know what is it, yes?
No, you've got to describe it.
This is a thing. Can I say something?
Yeah.
It's a thing. And with this thing, it's made of metal, correct? Made of metal?
Metal, yep.
Metal. And with this thing, you can cut material. You can cut paper. Yeah, paper.
Yeah.
And other things you can cut because this things has blade. No? Or how?
Yeah, blades. Yeah, blades. Cool.
But how can I say that this thing has blades?
This thing has blades, yeah? So this thing is made of 2 blades, you could say.
Yeah, this thing is made of 2 blades. So with this thing, you can cut different other things, materials. Is very helpful. So.
Cool. Okay, so that's actually better than I thought. Okay, so Lydia, nice to speak with you. Okay, I can't hear you just yet. I can't hear you. I've just checked your setting. Yes, perfect. Lydia, okay, nice to speak with you. Where are you from?
From Spain.
And is this the first time we've spoken?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Cool. And which part of Spain?
Malaga, in the south.
I went to Malaga a couple of weeks ago. It's cool.
Yeah, really?
Are you in the city or in the kind of region?
I'm just to 20 minutes to the city. It's
Cool.
very close to the city center.
Nice. I like Malaga. That's cool. Okay, so welcome, Lydia. So good to see you. Okay, so in this class we're talking about. I'm going to ask you really random questions. And the first question I asked Igor was describe this. Well, it's not really a question, but can you describe this? So, how would you describe this, Lydia? If we had never seen this before, we didn't know what it was. You cannot say what the item is.
Okay, it's a tool that you can use to cut things. Paper, cartoon. No, not a knife. It's something you have to use with your hands.
Yeah.
And
with like a knife.
Like a knife, but in a different way.
What way?
You have to put it in your fingers and move it.
And move it, yeah. So put it in your fingers and move it. That's cool. Okay, so that's good. And Tin, can you improve on this? What do you say?
This tool we make from metal, or maybe and maybe from the plastic. We use this to cut something like paper, material,
Yeah.
and maybe what sometimes we use when we cook food, where we use to cut the food, right? Cut the vegetable or something like that.
I'm still
Yeah,
holding
that's
it as if no one knows what it is, yeah? So that's cool. Okay, I'll put that down. Yeah, okay, so that's good also, yeah? So, interesting. Char, would you add anything to what has been discussed so far about this? Would you describe this in a different way?
It could beat the paper, but it would be beat by the stone. I'm kidding. So
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Guys, do you know about this? Rock. I guess you have this in your.
It's a game. It's a game.
Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah.
Scissors cut the paper, and stone scissors. Yeah.
Yep. The thing is, actually, that's a better way. That's a more interesting way of describing it. Yeah. So it's like in the game rock, paper. Yeah. So that's okay. And by the way, Adam is also going to Malaga. It seems that Lydia, your city is very popular at the moment. Are you aware of that?
Yes, yes, it is, because there is a good weather all the time. So
I'm right by the beach. Yeah,
almost
cool.
all the time.
Yeah, no, it's good. Okay, so in that case, let's go on. Char, what's your favorite company?
Company.
Your favorite company?
I would say Google.
Okay, and what would you say if the managers of Google, the leaders of Google, run China? Took over China.
What way you would
I'm sorry?
Took over, what happens, so Char's favorite company is Google. What happens if the leaders of Google took over China, meaning controlled China?
Leaders of Google?
Yeah, the like the chief executive, the board of directors. Yeah, so the directors controlled China, as in there were no politicians, but it was run by Google.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be a disaster. So I don't know. What would happen? Everything become commercial, commodity, and maybe we could run into a digital world, and everything is digital, and maybe we have no traditional class, just a Google Hangout class, and
yeah. Can you imagine? No more schools. Yeah, use our products. Use Google Hangouts. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so you're saying it wouldn't be a good thing?
You mean?
If Google controlled China, you're saying it wouldn't be a good thing?
Yes, I don't think so. Because I don't know. I don't know what would happen. Maybe some good thing, maybe some bad thing, and you know, Chinese government just prohibit Google in China, so
it wouldn't be a good thing. Yeah. So yeah, the first thing they would do is release Google then to China. That's interesting. Guys, Igor, what happens if Google run Moldova?
I think it would be better for our country. It would be very, very cool, because my opinion, people who runs now country, all people that have been running country, it's correct to say?
Yeah, have been running the country. Yep.
Have been running the country 20 years, for 20 years. From now? No, from...
Up until now.
Up until now, yeah, for 20 years up until now. I think they are not very smart, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I would be very happy if would come people who are smarter than they. And I think if Google succeed in 10 years or 12 years, they have this company is on the market from 1999, I think, or
I think so, yeah, or
1998, something like that. So, but they succeed in this short period of time. I think they would be run my country very at high. How we can say?
They'll be competent, yeah, or they're to a high level, yes.
Yeah, at high level, and they would improve many things here. Like roads, and my country is very small, so it's relatively small, not very, but
maybe they'll make it like they'll call it, rename it. Yeah, not Moldova, but
Google.
Google or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I would be very happy because they may come and to here to be in the power. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we may eliminate they if we do not like. So we can choose, but now we cannot choose. We have a power that is not very competent power.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
That's interesting. I've just Googled this, and it's saying, well, I said if Google was a country, but it's come up with if Facebook were a country, it would be the third most populated country in the world. Yeah, so I don't know about Google if it has the power and even the money to be like a country. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's quite cool. But you're saying it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Lydia, what would you say?
If Google control Spain,
yeah,
I think it would be a good idea.
You like it, yeah? So okay, that's
Yes.
cool. Why?
Why? Well, in this moment, because I think anyone can control Spain better than our politics.
Okay. Politicians,
So-
yeah, politicians.
Yeah, politicians. So, but not because anyone can, but just because Google, I think, is a good company, and they try to motivate their employees all the time. I've heard that they promote activities in the company just in order to their employees think about new things to do or new projects.
Yep.
And I think that's a country needs as well.
So
Not
they'll
just-
motivate the people, yeah, in the country
Yeah.
Yes, that's cool. So you're saying they'll be good motivator. And do you think the leaders of Google could run a country? Lydia, do you think
if they purpose it, yes.
they could? Yeah, so that's interesting. And Tin, what would you say? Could Google run Vietnam?
I don't think so, because Vietnam was taken over so many times by America or France, but they can't do it because we fight back, you know. But
So you're saying if they tried, you'll fight back, yeah? So,
yeah.
but do you think they would have the skills, yeah, to run a country? Do you think it's the same thing to run a big company like this and to run a country?
Because my country is still a poor country, you know, but there's also some good leader. So I think Google cannot run my country, but yeah, I don't know how to say, but okay.
So it just wouldn't be, yeah? So it wouldn't work. I'm just trying to find out, yeah, so about this Google and being a country, but that's cool. So I don't know about the UK, what would I say? I think it'll be interesting. I think it'd be cool, but I can't imagine. So what would it be like? Yeah, so the policies. I don't know, it'd be interesting to have a not just one kind of company, leaders from one company running the country, but maybe the best leaders from all, yeah? So one guy from Facebook, one guy from I don't know, Microsoft, well, not technology companies. Okay, one guy from McDonald's. Then
I would say that I would say, but to correct what you say, I would say that it couldn't be worse than it's worse now. How we can say?
Yeah, it wouldn't get any worse. Yeah, so
it wouldn't get any worse for my country if Google would come here.
So why not? Yeah, so give it a try. Right, guys, if you're watching Google people, yeah, if you're watching our Hangout, monitoring it or whatever, there you go, please. Yes. Okay, so but do you think Google, the leaders of Google, Igor, will be the best leaders of a company, or is there of your country, or is there another company which you think actually this would be really cool? If this company run my country like they do their own company, everything will be a lot better.
I think that, as you said before, that the best would be if from each company, best person would come to my country. So from Facebook, from Google, from Microsoft, from Mercedes, from global company. So from top Fortune 500 Fortune, do you know these companies?
Yeah. So the
The
top,
best companies in the world.
Yeah.
500. So would come 500 people here, and they would make better my country.
Should your leaders just be Moldovan, so from your country, or do you think, because there's an obligation, I think, for the leaders to be of that nationality, so you can't be American president unless you're American. Do you think this should change, whereby it's more like corporations, the best are employed for the job, regardless of their nationality? So, Char, what do you say?
So could you repeat the question?
Okay, so if you want to work for a big company, they don't care about where you come from. They care about your track record, and they care about how successful you're going to be.
Yes,
so, could this model work with running countries? Yeah. Does it have to be that you're Chinese, you can only be the president of China?
In current condition, it is true that there's some. If you can only be the leader if you are Chinese, and if the foreigner become a leader, actually in my heart I prefer that condition. I'm looking forward to that could happen, but in reality I don't think it would effective because I'm afraid of that. I just have no reason to believe it could be effective as what happened right now. So
what country would you like to be the president of? If you could have this choice, you could choose a country, which country would you like to lead, Char?
Definitely not China. I would choose a small country in Europe.
There you go, Igor.
Sorry?
There you go, Igor. Char said he would choose a small country in Europe, yeah? So there you go. It's cool.
No. We need something from Germany, people with German thinking.
Okay, yeah, so German engineering, German thinking, that's cool. So, Char, you'd choose a smaller country in Europe. Why?
Because it is relatively easier to manage this country, and it is very difficult to manage to control the big country like China. And in the Europe, the culture is not so diverse than Chinese, so
less complicated. Apart from now, yeah. So I'd say now I don't know if anyone would want to run a European country right now. Yes, it's complicated. But yeah, okay. So action. You just joined. Did you understand the question?
Which question?
So I was asking just now. Would you like to be the president of another country?
Yeah. For example, it would be the USA or. Actually, I like German also, but USA is the most powerful country in the world. So by being the president of the USA, maybe you can change the world so as you want. So in the good way. Yeah? So for example, if I would be as president of a small country, I can my influence in the world could be very small, but if I could be president of USA, it could be very big, I think.
Okay, so if you'd want the power, but is anyone jealous of Obama right now? I'm certainly not. Yeah, so I think running a country like the US would be so complicated because of that. Argue the power and things like this. Would anyone like to be the president of the US? Lydia.
No.
Okay.
No.
So if you had to be a president of a country, not regardless of your interest or what, but you had to be, which country would you like to control?
I don't know, because I can do it. I don't have the necessary skills, or I don't like it. I don't know. Okay, I couldn't do it. Even if I had to, I think I couldn't do it.
I would choose. There's a really, really small country off the coast of the UK. That is actually,
maybe an island.
yeah. It's like this. It's like this. What it was like like some kind of military base or something. Some place where they put helicopters, and then two people got independence for this country. And now it's really, really tiny country with 2 people. Yeah, just this husband and wife, I think. It's called, I think it's Sealand or something. But it's very, it's quite cool. They have their own money, and you know, they just live away from everything, you know, and they got independence. And I think a country like that would be easy to manage. I think that's okay.
Yeah, but, well, it's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah, no, it's not. But I don't know. That's quite cool. So definitely not. But Khalil has also joined us.
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Good to speak with you. Did you manage to hear the question?
Yes. Would I would I want to be a president of a country? That was the question, right?
Yeah.
Well, I certainly would, but as you said, like choosing a country like the US or the UK or a country that big would be complicated to run. So I agree with you. If it were like a small country or an island, or maybe even like if it were a smaller country, you'd have the power to impact that country positively and to change and to do positive things, maybe, which maybe things you couldn't do if it was like a really big country or something.
Okay, so you can make bigger changes. Yeah? It's easier to make the changes. Maybe that's quite cool. So, is there a country that you'd really like to lead, and a country that you'd really absolutely not like to lead? Could you'd like to lead a smaller country? Is there a specific country you'd like to lead?
Well, I don't have a country in mind, but I'm sure I could think of something. Yeah,
someone. Yeah, so some random country. Okay. Any more comments before we go? And Roman has joined us.
Yes, I'm just joined you, and I don't understand exactly the question. Do you mean can I manage for some country?
Yeah. Is there a country that you'd really like to control?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I would like to control some islands. For example, some not big island from Canary Islands, for example. Something small.
Hot, yeah? I don't know. Some Caribbean island maybe as well.
Yes. Something small that you can cope, because it's difficult for person who don't have experience, who doesn't have experience, to run something big.
Okay, so something like this, you just have enough power to enjoy the power, but maybe not so much stress like trying to, control the world or whatever. Yeah. So,
Martin, do you put question the right way? Do you want to control, maybe to administer, not to control? Because president control country.
Okay. That would be dictatorship. That would be dictatorship.
People control country and president. So you ask Roman, do you want to control?
Supposing we're evil dictators.
Kind of rude.
Control. Okay, administer then. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, administer.
Sit in the big chair. Okay, something like this.
And
remember,
I would like to administer, for example, a country as the United States. You know why?
Why?
Because a president usually has many advisors, so for him is not very difficult.
Yeah.
He only ask them, say about the opinion on he choose the best opinion of of those advisors.
Yeah. Because it would be very stressful. I don't think it's possible for a president like that to think of all these ideas himself. It's not possible.
It's not.
It's just the face of
it's
a whole load of people.
Yeah, and he don't control country.
Okay, administer then. Sorry, so that's my
very
dictator side coming out. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no. Okay, so Roman, also to lead to this point, we're talking about if a company could run a country. So would you say, what's your favorite company, Roman?
I think now my favorite company is Google.
A different one, yes. Everyone likes Google. Okay, so a completely different company in a completely different industry, Roman.
Oh, I don't know because I don't involve to vote transatlantic companies, and I don't understand which company can.
I don't know. IKEA, for example. Could IKEA run Ukraine? You get lots of cheap furniture, yes? I don't know if that would be good. But yeah, things like that. Okay, so next question. Completely random question afterwards. Action. Is the moon made of cheese?
Yes, Mark. Can you ask again, please?
Sure. Is the moon made out of cheese?
Is the moon made of? No, I don't think so.
Made
What are
of?
you-
Out of, yeah. Made
Or
of cheese or made out of cheese?
Out, and what is the meaning made
Is
of?
this a joke or what? It's
No. Just answer. No. Okay. So Igor, made out of, as in, because lots of people say, you know, children say, "Oh, the moon is made of cheese." Things like this. So my question is, action: is it made of cheese?
No, it isn't.
How do you know?
So I studied in the school, and science says us that moon is not made of
Well, I
made
heard
out
when
of
I was at
cheese.
school that the moon was made of cheese. Yeah. So people told me also that it was made of cheese. So who do you believe, Chow? Chow. Okay. Is the moon made of cheese?
I think
You
so.
were told that it's not, but I was told it was as well.
I maybe it's just made of cheese. Who knows? Maybe scientists just cheat on you and they
Lance
eat the
Armstrong knows
cheese.
exactly.
Sorry, action.
So Armstrong knows exactly that the moon is not made out of the cheese.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah, my mum when I was 3 years old said it was made of cheese. Yeah. So you know, do I trust my mum or who? Igor. Okay. Is the moon made of cheese?
I will answer to your question, so you cannot say me back.
Okay,
How
okay.
can say? You cannot.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot. My answer to what? To. So, according to scientists, is not made of cheese. This is my
Okay.
answer. According to, I give priority to that people who said that.
But what do you think?
I never saw moon, and I wasn't there on the moon, so I cannot say that is what 100% what is made of moon. But according to the other people from our planet, scientists, and moon is not made of cheese. So you cannot now. What you cannot do with my answer?
Okay.
But you cannot.
Yeah, okay, that's finished. But Roman, what would you say? Linking to what I asked you yesterday, do you believe everything you're told?
Repeat, please.
Roman, do you believe everything you are told?
Is I believe everything that I taught?
Yeah. Do you believe everything you are told?
Not always. Not always I believe, because sometimes there is situation when you should tell lie. For example, a few days ago I take part in an interesting verbal class, and there was debate.
Yeah.
Yes, and all people was agree about something, but I decided to make opposite meaning.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah, so I like that as well.
In what class, Roman? In what class? Oakley's class?
It was a class about capital punishment.
Oh, no, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting one. That's a good one. Okay, and did you really do it because you just wanted to be different, or because you? Why did you give the opposite opinion?
Because it made this class very funny. Because I have debate with all class. I had debate with all class, and if I had the same meaning, I wouldn't have a lot of discussion. but it was cool because every person from this class wanted to say something to me.
Yeah. So it's tactics, yeah? How to maximize the speaking and verbal in class, yeah? Just disagree with everyone. There you go, guys. This is your technique. So,
I don't agree with you, Martin.
Yeah, okay, I thought you wouldn't say that. Okay, so, Char, yes, you have your 5 minutes of fame. Go for it. No, okay, so, Char, do you believe everything you're told?
Not really.
So how do you know what to believe and what not to believe?
I don't know. I'm a rational person. I was looking for the science, but sometimes I'm a religious person. I don't know. Just from my heart.
Okay, that's cool. Lydia, what do you say? Do you believe everything you're told?
Not everything. Just what people told me that have some reasons, or if they give me the real reasons and rational reasons, I could believe it.
Okay, so you need to be convinced.
Yes.
But is there a way I can convince you that the moon is made of cheese? How would I need to convince you?
No, that is impossible.
Okay, that would be impossible. So it depends on what it is, yeah? But you're saying, as long as you're convinced, I want to ask Igor this question because you're a sales guy. So Igor, how do you convince people to believe in your products if they didn't believe in it to begin with? How can you convince a customer to believe in your product if you know they didn't believe in it from the beginning?
If they don't believe from beginning?
When I say to believe in something, meaning they don't like it, they don't want to buy it. They don't
it is very hard. You cannot convince them. From my experience, you cannot convince someone who do not believe or had a bad experience. Had a bad experience. It's correct to say. And I mean in the past, had a bad experience, or they do not believe from the beginning. It's impossible to convince because they will not buy from you. You can only attempt. To try. I mean,
attempt to try.
You can to try and not put much effort to only 5 minutes about. So, and you see if they from beginning say that I'm not believe or I do not want, and the second one say this is 0. You cannot convince them. So you should say that you may think about that. I would call you later maybe, or you can call, so you can try another attempt after a while, after a time.
Attempt with a T at the end.
Attempt. So for after some time, it depends of how was that person, how was he, if he was very aggressive. I mean, he don't believe very much in that, or do not want very much. Let's more time to what, to flow, or to. I mean that, for example, he do not want to buy. For example, from and
to think, to mull it over, to think it over.
But he do not think, but they do not think, but they forget about what you told. So when you called another time, you are like a brand new for them.
Okay, so
and they remember you, but they do not remember quite, but they remember very not so clear. So you are like a new person.
So but you'd always try at the beginning, Igor. You'd always try at the beginning to sell. If you knew someone was not convinced by something, you'd always try for the first 5 minutes to sell it.
Yes, it's a try because maybe they play with you and this kind of they but they want to see what arguments you would give to them. But if they one time say no, second time, but not no, but they try to your arguments to counter arguments. How we can say this?
They try to counter argue. What?
Counter arguments. So I say something, but they do not agree with that, and they counter arguments give me.
They give you counter arguments, or they counter argue. You can
and if they give you, for example, 3 counter arguments, it's a waste of time. So you should say okay, you may think about that. This is our website. You may call us and something like that, because it's a waste of time. If 3 counter arguments, they do not want from principle. They have some problems.
Yeah, they just don't want it. Okay, so who else is good at sales here? Who can sell things? Roman, are you a good salesperson?
Oh, it's
I'm not saying, guys, that that's your profession, but do you have the skills, do you think, guys, to sell?
No, I don't have these skills, and sometimes actually I have extra work. I sell insurance, but it's very difficult for me to convince other people, and so I try to avoid it at all, because I understand that the only way to convince people is to cheat there, and I think it's unfair.
Difficult too.
You shouldn't think something like that. With some kind of minds, you never succeed in this.
Yes, yes. It is only my extra work, so I don't try to make a lot of success in it. I just do it for my friends and for me, because sometimes I need insurance.
Okay, so just as an additional thing, like a sideline. But Char, could you sell anything? Could you sell?
No, I'm not good at selling, and if I was told to sell a thing, I would try to explain this thing, and if the person don't believe that, I would say, okay, anyway, I would go. So I'm
so
not good
hands
at
up, yeah. So you give up and stuff. But Action, what about you? Can you sell?
I don't think so. I don't see myself good at selling.
Okay, so anyone else? Anyone else can? Lydia, what about you?
I think I could sell things that the customer will need, or that the product has properties that the customer would like, but not everything. A good seller is the one that could sell smoke, isn't it?
Yeah, they say sell ice to the Eskimos and sand to the Arabs.
Yeah.
Yep, so a good salesperson can sell sand to the Arabs. But Igor, you said you were quite good at selling, and you said you would always try for the first 5 minutes with a customer. So
yeah, but it depends. It depends. Look at what depends what you sell. If you sell something, what?
You've spoiled my fun, yeah? So you've just made me not being able to ask.
No, ask, but I want to say something like that. Ask.
No, I was just going to say, Igor, you know you always try for the first 5 minutes to sell something. I want you to sell this idea to Lydia that the moon is actually made of cheese, okay? So just try and persuade her in some way. How would you do it? What would be your strategy?
Who am I? I sell this moon.
Trying to sell this idea. You're trying to sell the idea. You're trying to convince her that this is actually true, that the moon is made of cheese. That's it.
Okay. Lydia.
Tell me.
Do you know something about moon?
What?
Do you know some information about moon in general?
About the moon?
Sounds like the start of a really
Yes, I have the information everything has.
Yeah. But did you know that moon is made of cheese?
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
According to the scientists, this is it. Moon is made of cheese. So what would you say about that?
I don't believe it.
Why you don't believe?
Because if it would have made of cheese, it would have melted, and no, it's not possible.
It would what be? Sorry?
Melted.
Oh, okay. Look what I have. I have some documents. So here is written that it's made of cheese. So what would you say about that?
Sorry?
I have some documents, and here is written that it's made of cheese, according to them. So I think
I would need to read it.
I give to you this document, so you read now. You see there that it's made of cheese. What would you say about that?
I will need to check it by myself.
Okay, so this is okay. So now we understand. Okay, so Igor, basically you try to find some evidence. That's your selling strategy.
Basically, if it's not true, it's very hard to sell something that is not true. Because
Sure,
if I do not believe myself in that product, it's from 10 people I cannot persuade someone.
But I have to say, this is actually quite interesting. As I was listening to it, you know, it sounds. The thing is, basically, you would say, okay, well, this was an exception, but you would say that your sales strategy would just show the evidence, let the evidence speak for itself. Don't actually talk so much. Just say, look at this, yeah, that kind of thing. Here's interesting.
It's idea. What I want to say that it depends what you sell. If you sell cheap products, it's very easy to sell. You can, if customer don't want, you can try and persuade them. But if you sell products that service, yes, that they should sign up to that service, yeah.
Sure.
It's you do not need to persuade them because if you persuade them, yeah, much time, a lot of time, yeah. I mean, you spend with them much time.
You spend a lot of time with them.
Yeah, and they finally connected to that service, but they may disconnect. You know, they may second day they have another thought. How we can say this? They may
have second thoughts.
And they may call that company and disconnect. So for service, you shouldn't be so aggressive.
Because with a product, they paid the money, they've got the product by. Yeah, so that's it.
And cheap product, cheap. But if it's expensive product, you shouldn't be so
aggressive.
Aggressive, yeah. This is from my experience. Maybe I'm not quite right, but this is from my experience.
Let's see. So, Roman, how would you sell this idea? So, I know most of you are not. I can't sell either, yes. But Roman, how would you approach this if you had to sell someone an idea like this? What would be your strategy? Igor said basically, you know, show them the evidence. What would you say?
I try to make some conversation with a person. If I have time, of course. And
sorry, show us in practice to our students. This is more interesting.
Yeah, this is okay. So, Roman, sell Char this idea.
Yeah, this is more.
Oh, Char, how are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Tell me please about yourself.
Myself, I'm a graduate and nothing to tell. I'm a common man. So.
What did you study?
Study economics.
Economics?
Yes.
Oh, it's interesting. It's really interesting. Do you like your study?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Tell me please, what do you think about moon?
What's your opinion on the moon? Yeah.
Moon, according to the science, according to the common sense, I think it is made by some clay or something similar with the earth or some other things, just material. Yes.
Do you know that moon is the main storage of cheese in the world?
Oh, I haven't never heard that. How do you know that?
Yeah, I don't know because Chinese cheese fatu, yes, is it clear? Chinese cheese fatu.
Yes.
Yes, it was produced on the moon.
Oh.
Did you know that, Char?
I don't know. Could you give me some evidence or some document or some paper about it? I will check it.
Yes, I can give you strong evidence. You can take a tube. You can go to observatory and see that moon has the same structure that Holland cheese. So moon.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it to believe it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, so I would build my own rocket and I would check it, and when I come back from the moon, I would I would believe you.
Okay, that's good. So you basically say, yeah, see it to believe it. And what you see is what you get. That's cool. We'll get another person to try. Let's get, Lydia. Okay, so please try to convince Khalil that the moon actually is made of cheese.
Oh.
Try your best.
Okay. Khalil?
Yeah, I'm here.
Asking. Khalil. Hi, Khalil. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. I have something to tell you. I have heard, and I think it's true, that the moon is made of cheese. What do you think?
I think that's a bold statement, and I think that's something that's untrue. Where did you hear that?
I heard it from a seller that tried to convince me, and I started to look information about it, and I found some scientist documents that prove it.
Well, how about the moon landing and Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and those guys that went to the moon and brought craters with them and stuff, like rocks and stuff?
And
Why
the
those
holes on the moon are the cheese that they have eaten when they were there. So that's the reason why
that's
the moon
good.
has this shape.
So you give a reason, yeah? So that's cool. What would you say, Khalil, to this?
Okay, so are you saying this is like conspiracy or something? Are they covering up the fact that the moon is made of cheese?
Yeah, it's a conspiracy from the USA.
Okay, that's good. Yes. Just mention the word conspiracy, and then everything is quiet. Okay, so it's cool. Right, I'm going to try a new thing with you now. Linking onto this idea, I've just thought of this. I was searching for it as we were speaking, and this should be good. Okay, so I don't want to get you to sell the same thing, but I'm just going to show you a picture of a house in the UK, and I'm going to get Action to look at a picture of this and to try to sell this, okay? 1 second. Yeah, okay, wait, I'm just making sure I show the right picture because I'm going to show you two different pictures. So, this first bit will be very, very easy. Action, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, have a look at these pictures of a house, very expensive house. After seeing these pictures, how would you sell this?
So I'm selling to whom?
Sell to who hasn't? Roman.
Okay, I try, but return please picture.
Okay, no. Action will sell to you, Roman.
Ah, yes. Okay. I'm ready.
Go, Action. Sell this house.
So, do we know the price or not?
You're the salesman. I don't know.
So,
you decide everything. How would you market this house?
So, Roman, how are you? I know that you are interested in the house. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
what you can offer me?
yeah, of course, we have a really nice house that suits for you. It has a very nice. It's a very nice. So it has a very nice swimming pools. Also, it is it's a great house. It has very comfortable rooms. Also, it has a very nice landscape. I know that you are interested in the landscape, and you also want a fresh air. So it's near the forest. I'm offering this house to you.
For free. I'll take it.
Can you tell me how old is house? How many floors it has?
It has 3 floors.
Is it enough?
Does it have several and basemate.
Basemate? What do you mean basemate? So it
Okay,
has
so
three
basement
floors.
is under the lower floor. The ground floor is like a, you see them a lot in American movies. Yeah, they hang around, they eat pizza in the basement. In the UK, we just don't have basements.
Yeah, it has what you want. It has in each floor we have 6 rooms. Also in each floor we have bath and toilet, and we have a swimming pool in the house, and also out of the house we have a lake. So in the summer you can enjoy the lake.
Roman, are you convinced so far?
Yes. Okay. Tell me please. Tell me please when we can see this house.
What? Can you
When we can see this house.
So this is a
So,
viewing, yeah? So when
so-
can we arrange the viewing, you
Okay.
can say?
Okay.
When can we arrange the viewing?
Do you have free time now?
No. Yeah.
Okay. See you.
Cool. Okay, so that's one way, and that's quite straightforward. Because it's, I guess, how easy was it to sell? How easy would it be to sell a house like this to someone with a lot of money? Igor,
Easy.
how easy would this be?
Yeah,
Why?
easy, because if a person has a lot of money, they can buy this house, they can afford this house. But of course, many people with a lot of money, so it's difficult.
Okay, so
Really?
on the one hand, it's an easy product
Yeah.
because it's luxurious, it's perfect, but who's got the money to buy it? Okay,
Yeah.
so
It's crisis now. So
I need to volunteer for the next one.
Can I have a go, please?
Good, Carol. Yes, you're going to regret this. Ha ha ha. So I'm going to get you to do the same thing, and you're going to convince Igor now to buy the next house I'm going to show you. Ready?
okay.
Okay.
Wait, can you see my screen? You're going to really regret this one. Okay, there we go. Here's the next house. Convince Igor to buy this.
Okay. Hello, Igor.
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
Can I just ask, how old are you?
What for?
I'm just asking. If you don't want to tell me, just make up.
50 years old.
Okay, well, have you had, like, during your life, have you realized some of your dreams? Have some of your dreams come true?
Sorry, I don't quite understand you. Could you get to the point, right to the point?
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that you're about to at least have one of your dreams realized. You're about to have the house of your dreams at a really cheap price.
But I do not have any dreams really about a house. I want a practical house, and that's all.
Well, a lot of people have like concepts of a dream house. You just really want a normal house. You're not a person that dreams.
No, I do not dream about. I want a practical house. Second time repeat.
Well, then I'm afraid this house isn't for you. I have failed in selling this house.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, who could sell this house? Char, please.
Okay.
Sell this house to who? Volunteer. Someone
To
who wants
Lydia.
buy this. Lydia, okay.
Yeah.
So the aim is success.
Yeah, you've got to sell this house in some way. By
Okay. Okay. In any way. Okay. So, Lydia,
Hey,
do you want to have a free house?
free?
Yes,
Yes,
totally
of
free.
course.
Okay, here.
Okay, so you're saying that your strategy is just by giving something for free, yeah? Sell it because you don't have to spend money. Lydia, would you take this for free?
For free, yes.
Because no, they
I can destroy it and boil a new one.
Okay, so destroy it and build a new one. Because I remember hearing about a couple of weeks ago, in the north of England, there are some buildings owned by, some houses owned by the government, and they're selling these houses for £1 each. Really, really £1 each. But the condition is that you have to invest some money in renovating them. So you have to spend. So they're offering this kind of thing. Would anyone take a house like this if they were told they had to renovate it? Would anyone like this kind of thing?
If this house would be in the center of London, of course, yes.
Yeah,
it's a perspective thing. You can do something there in that house, and it would be money would be returned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. But if it's in the countryside, I don't think so.
Too risky, yes. It's too risky. But what would be your strategies then to sell this? Yeah. So if you had to sell this, Char said to sell it for a really, really low price. In fact, nothing. What would you say, Igor?
I would say depends on to destroy and to build something else, a store or maybe something. Only this strategy, and our strategy I do not see how to. Of course, strategy to sell for nothing, but this is not strategy. If you want to earn money, you need the strategy, real strategy. So
Actually,
yeah.
Selling for nothing is not strategy. This is
could I say something about it?
Char, do you have another strategy up your sleeve?
Yes,
sure.
of course.
Better strategy.
The free price is just kidding. So
No, of course.
According to this house, I was So I would say, do you want to make your own house, make your self-made house, your DIY house, and you can do anything you want, and you can buy your own stuff to decorate the house, and the house is special, and nobody have the same house as you. So
you'd say it's unique, yeah? No one else lives in a house like this. Yeah. So you would emphasize the fact that it's unique, no one else lives in a house like that. Not because, it's impossible, but...
And you can make your own DIY, so it's some effort by yourself.
So it has potential. They always say this, yes? So estate agents in the UK always say they have a few key words. They always say, this property has potential, meaning it's crap, yeah? You need to invest money.
It's in a quiet place if it's very far from the city.
And also cozy. This house is cozy, meaning really tiny, yeah? So there's a few key words. That's cool. Guys, if we're out of time, I've got to go to the next class. It'd be good if you can join me then. But if not, have a good day and hopefully speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.